Today, we're gonna renovate a very sad starter home in The Sims 4, so get ready for that. And as you might or might not notice, I'm in a different location. Whoa! Yes, I have just moved to my teeny tiny studio apartment. Here it is. And the background is very sad at the moment. I know. I mean, we got my kitchen over here, and I still haven't taken off the sticker of my brand new fridge that I had to buy because the old one was broken. And we got this very sad wall with the intercom over there, a light switch. Don't even ask me what that is. Don't ask me. I don't know. And then we got Mark the Shark over there protecting my fan. Got a little Lego plant and my kettle and my coffee machine. It's very beautiful, isn't it? I'm also sorry for the echo in here. I still haven't gotten up any pictures or any curtains or anything like that. It's on the way. It's still a big process. It was a lot to do in this apartment, I tell ya. But yeah, it's my new apartment. Don't you love it? Maybe I will do a little house tour when it's more decorated. Right now, it's not. Alright, anyways, let's start with the renovation, shall we? Oh, we freaking shall. And what house are we gonna renovate today? Oh, we are gonna renovate this little starter home right here in Windenburg, the Proprietor Square. Oh, beautiful name. And if you have a little look inside, you can see that it's very sad and it's also very dark. I mean, for this whole floor, minus the bathroom, we only have one teeny tiny bedside lamp. And isn't that sad? It truly is. And then on the first floor, it isn't any better. We got the sad old couch with the sad old lamp, a dining table, and a sad old kitchen crammed in the corner. You got two tiles here. One tile to walk on for the kitchen, and you got all of this space over here. I mean, come on, guys. You could have put up one wall to like block off the entrance a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But it really is. You know, it's a beautiful house. We also got a little hangy-offy part over there. Cute. It's cute. So for this renovation, we have a budget, and the budget is going to be randomly generated. All right, just to have a little bit of excitement in our lives, it's going to be randomly generated. And the packs we're going to use is base game and get together, which this starter home came with. Why? Because I felt like it. All right, good. Let's go over to our randomly generated number machine, also called Google. And here we indeed are in our randomly number generator. And this number is going to be the end lot value because that's what I like to do, and that's how it's going to be. So the minimum is 11,609 simoleons, and that is the current lot value of this build, 11,000. And then our max value, I just set to 100,000 because I needed to stop somewhere. And when you get to around 100,000, it doesn't really matter anymore. So that's our max value. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping now, and we are gonna start generating for a budget. I'm kind of scared. Please do not let it be 12,000, or else I'm gonna cry. So 1, 2, 3, let's generate. Okay, 64,737 simoleons. I mean, that's not bad. It's good. I've decided it's good. I am kind of worried though. I'm not gonna lie. But okay, let's let's start our renovation with our beautiful budget of 60,000 simoleons. All right, for this build, I want to keep the main elements of this build. I don't want it to be like a whole new entire build. It's still gonna feel the same. Catch my drift? So, what do we got? I mean, we got that little shebang-a-doo of a roof over there. And we got that strappy wallpaper with the Tudor house style. We got a door over there and a door over there. We gotta keep that. Okay. Gonna keep the same feel, but hopefully a lot better. So, alright, what are we gonna start with? I mean, maybe the layout. That would be good. We can start with the layout of the house. What else would we start with, you know? And that is a beautiful font, isn't it? That I put up on the screen. It's majestic. Where did I have it? Okay, what I think we can begin with is maybe extend this little part a little bit because, you know, it was already an out and about that thing. You can have a sweet old entryway moment, and then I'm gonna go like so, just so we can have a cool hallway moment as well. And then, all right, for the rest of the house, I'm just gonna delete all the stuff that's in there because it's so sad. Oh, and then, you know what if we tapered it off right there, and then that can be the living room. Now the kitchen, that's gonna be right about here. We can extend that out a little bit. We could, and we can. And this door, I don't know what that's gonna be. It's somewhere. And then for the second floor up here, I'm just gonna delete all of the stuff and then put in some more lights. So yikes to me, it was dark. And then, you know, for this house, they had a little bit of an overhang on the second floor, but I don't know if I want that on the front part. Maybe we could have that on the side part and just take that one a little bit in. Could maybe do that. And then instead, to keep up with the funkiness, you could just plop on a part right there, take down the walls a little bit. Oh, it could be an idea that. Ooh, and then for the staircase, hold on, wait a minute. What if we had the staircase like so, and then just plop it down there? there, which means people, then we need to take in this little roof and make a little room over here. And then plop in our staircase. That goes right in there. Oh, words cannot describe how beautiful that was. And maybe we can have a little bathroom over there as well. Just a teeny tiny one. Then we have a kitchen, dining, living room, hallway, entryway. Okay. Then on the second floor, we need, of course, a bedroom and maybe a bathroom and an office. Could be cool. Yeah. So where are we gonna have the primary bedroom? Maybe sort of like right there. What if that is an idea? I don't know, but maybe. Then we can have an ensuite bathroom right over there. And then the office, that can be in here. We take down this wall. Hey, that's a good space for an office. Then this little part, I mean, that can be a balcony, a veranda, maybe. That it can be. All right, I'm just gonna put in some test furniture so we know that we have money for all the furniture that we need. And also so I don't forget. All right. Oh, and then the door. I mean, we can have the door over there, to the backyard, and the kitchen. Ooh, you know what? That's gonna be kind of weird. That little overhang over there, and then that part is sticking out. I don't like that. Maybe we can take it in a little bit. Just like a little bit right here. I think that will look a lot better. Yeah, it does. Well, right now it looks like a huge mess, but I think it's gonna look good. I mean, hopefully it's gonna, or else I'm gonna cry. Ooh, you know what? We could put this house right here on a foundation. Cool. Then we can open up this part a little bit, maybe. That could also be kind of cool. Hold on. What if we do like so, and then put our door right there, and then we will just have an open shenanigan moment over there. Oh, you know what? I'm liking that. I am. And then out here in the back, we could have a little porch moment. The teeniest, tiniest of porch moments. Whoa. And also one right here, so I don't forget. Put a roof on that, you know? That would have been kind of horrible. Oh, and the bathroom. Holy moly me. Okay. Almost forgot about the bathroom. Right there. Oop. Or maybe just a hallway table, so we know that we have the money for that. Right. Maybe I'm gonna fanoodle a little bit with it, but that is the start of it. Got a living room, got a kitchen, we got everything we need. Well, okay, I have tinkered around a little bit here and there, and this is our layout for this house. Whoa. So, get ready for the layout, because here it is. And right here, we have the entryway hallway with a little bathroom, a kitchen, and a dining nook, a living room. And then on the second floor, we got a hallway, an office, a primary bedroom, and a bathroom. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, how much money have you used? 19,442 simoleons. Beautiful. I love it. Right on track. right on track. Oh, and by the way, if you see white stuff on my shirt, it's because I have what is that called in English? Hold on. Styrofoam. Styrofoam. See that fridge over there? When that got delivered, it had styrofoam all around it. And when we took the fridge out of the box, the styrofoam went everywhere. So I have been vacuuming around like a madman for days, and I'm still finding styrofoam everywhere. On my clothes, under my bed, in my pillows. I don't know. It's just everywhere. So if you see any white stuff, it's the styrofoam. Everything is a mess. But you know, I'm still here. But anyways, what are we gonna begin with now? Maybe the roof. The roof is scaring me a little bit. And also the wallpaper. We gotta fix up the wallpaper, but the roof first. So you're asking me, what are we gonna do? I mean, what if we take this in a little bit and take this up a little bit? We can connect them, maybe. I have to think about that. But okay, for this roof, we can put on one of these. Take a little movement, if Nora can. If Nora has the power to, and she kind of did. Great. And then this part, gonna get one of these roofs, and then plop on one of those. Okay, you know what? That could be something. It looks kind of weird right now, but when we put in the windows and stuff, it might look better or it might look worse. All right, let's put on our packs and see what wallpaper we have to work with. Ooh, okay. I know what we're gonna go for. On the bottom, we're gonna have some stone. Oh, that looks a lot better already. I can feel it. And then on the top, we can have sort of the same, but in a different color maybe. Or we can go like so. Create some patterns. I'm kind of liking that. Ooh, you know what? That is kind of cute, isn't it? Please say it is, because we are going to go with that. And then I'm also going to put in some windows. And of course, we are going to use the get-together windows. You can have one there, maybe plop some down there, with some teeny tiny windows on the side. Oh, I'm liking this. It's going to be a beautiful magical house. I mean, yeah, put up my windows, put up my wallpaper, and also my front door. I am liking this place. And I do not have any windows right here, because I do not know what I'm going to do with the kitchen or the living room yet, because we have a fireplace over there, and I'm betting that we're going to have something over there that's going to ruin the window placement. But we're going to hide up that wall with some vines and stuff, all right? We are. I love me vines. Oh, 75 simoleons for one wine. One wine? That's expensive. I don't know if we can afford that. Hold on. Do we have some free stuff in debug? Please say we do. Or else I'm kind of in trouble here. Oh, we do. Not the best, but I will take that gladly. Those are free. We're going to use that. Yes, I have been saved. So, okay, how much money have we used? 21,000. All right, not too bad. Happy with that. And now I think we're going to begin with the house exterior details. I'm kind of curious about that. I really am. So what can we start with? Maybe some platter boxes, 75 simoleons. I mean, we can can have some here and there, not go all overboard though. Oh, and also put some corbels that we need to support our floating pots underneath there. Maybe I'm gonna size them up with tool mod a little teensy tiny bit, and then also put some exterior trims to hide up the white pots. That looks a lot better. Oh my gosh, I'm liking that. And then, you know, the piece of resistance, I'm gonna put up my good old vines on my walls, and that's gonna be beautiful. I think that's gonna hide up a lot of my mistakes, and I'm gonna have a good old fun old time with that. I really am. And then, oh my gosh, since I'm already here, we can also put some plants on the roof. We can. Oh, that works perfectly. That's gonna be lovely for us. I'm so happy. Gonna put them up, and ta-da, this is our beautiful exterior. Oh my gosh, the plants, they're looking beautiful. Got some vines over here, got some grass on the roof, got my chimney that I put up, and some dormers, some stuff everywhere. Cute. And you know what? You know what this place needs? It needs a little welcome mat. There you go. Up, and then right here on the balcony, we may need a little sitting table, so I'm gonna get this one because it's cheap. You know, we gotta think about the cheapness here. And then what can we have there? Maybe an easel? An easel? I don't know why I said that so weird, but we can have an easel. How much is that? $3.50? I mean, not too bad. Could be worse. How much money have you used? 26,000. Okay. Right. right. A little bit more than I expected, but you know, it's manageable, And then for the landscaping, I really want to begin with the landscaping right now. I'm itching for it. So what do I think for the landscaping? I mean, we got a lot of space over here. I mean, I should have had the house on the other side, but I'm not going to do that right now. I refuse to. And then right over here, we have an entrance. And then over here, we also have an entrance. And our back door is over here. I see. So what if, I'm just going to sketch it out right now, but what if we have a walkway right there and right here and one little spot right there, and then we just connect it kind of like a circle, but much nicer than the circle. We're gonna do a wiggly woggly line circle, sort of like so. And then in here, what if we make a little fence with some bushes? What are my good old bushes? I know you're in here somewhere. There it is, this bush. Okay, we can make a little fence, some bushes like so, and then the pathway will go through the hedge fence moment. And then we can have, I don't know, some planting stuff over here and some over here too. Okay, yeah. Then we can have some plants everywhere. You know what? We're gonna do that, and I'm gonna make this pathway for real right now. I'm gonna do it all real neat and nicely. And not like that, Nora. Oh my gosh. Just path it up, and then we could also, we could also, if I can frick-frack find it, use the debug packages in the gray version, and then we can frame the pathway in with those packages. You know what? That could be cool. Hopefully it's gonna be cool, because that's gonna take me an hour or two. But okay, we could do that. I think that's gonna be lovely. And that was indeed very lovely. Look at this. My pathway's up, all wiggly wiggle over there, and it's being framed in with those beautiful gray packages. Look at them go. It took me such a long time, you guys. It really did. I'm kind of sweating, but you know, life is good. And now we are indeed gonna put up our plants. I'm gonna have some plants up against the house, and I'm gonna make some few patches here and there to frame it all in. Make a cute little moment, put up some trees maybe. Oh, it's gonna be lovely. I can already feel it. I'm putting them up. I'm so excited. And it's all gonna be free, by the way, because debug plants are free. So that's good for Nora and good for this build. Oof. And oh me, oh my, look at this. Our landscaping is finito, and it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Got a little park bench moment over here with a trash bin. We got our planting area, some bushes in the back with a tree. Got a tree over there popping up. Got lots of bushes over here. Oh my gosh. And our pathway. This looks so beautiful. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Got a mailbox over there. And you know what? Let's take a little look at our budget. We have used 27,356 simoleons, and that is not too bad. That is not bad at all. For this whole outside area, we've used almost nothing. I am proud of that. I really am. But alright, now we really need to start working on the inside. And what are we going to start with? Maybe the living room? We could start with the living room. And for the couches, I mean, they don't have the best selection, that I have to say, with only base game and get together. But maybe we can use these couches. I mean, they are really expensive. $730. But I think that's going to be worth it. We need that. Now for our coffee table, we can go for this one with also a cheap old plant. Boom, cham lam. Oh, and then for the rug. Do we have any good rugs? Not really. But what about this one? Maybe that can work. You know what? I'm gonna say that works. Doesn't really, but the base game rugs are not the best. And with Get Together, we got like this. So not really helping, but for now, that can be good. All right, and then for the fireplace, we're gonna take out this one and put in this one. Oh, that is nice. How much is that? 700. That is expensive. But the cheapest one is 600, so not too bad. I'm guessing. And then in the back there, we need a firewall to protect our peeps that's gonna live in this house. That looks a lot better. Then protect our flooring as well. So yeah, yikes at me. I don't want this house to burn down. Never ever. Oh, and you know, then some nickety knacks. We need some good old nickety knacks in our fireplace. Ta-ta. Our beautiful fireplace. And yes, I put up that thing, the Jittermaster long coffee display, because it came with the pack. You get to get a pack, and had nothing else to put up there. So you're going up there. And then right here, we can have a good old gramophone. The gramophone, actually, with a good old lamp. And then we can have our beautiful, not that expensive painting over there. Then a bookcase. And another easel, because these people, they love to paint. Absolutely loving that. All right, how much money have we used now? 32,979 simoleons. Right. And what was our end goal? 64,000. Okay. Yep, that... This is our beautiful living room, people. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I went a little bit overboard, but you know, not too bad. And now we're gonna skedaddle over to the kitchen. And for the kitchen, we are first off gonna remove the dining table. So yikes at me. Then we're gonna put in this one. Kind of a lovely little color. These chairs may be... Why doesn't that match? I never know, but it is the Sims after all. And now for the kitchen. What are we gonna use for the kitchen counters? Maybe these ones. Those are kind of pretty, but they are kind of expensive. $290. You know, I think that would be good for us. I need this to be good. And how is the layout of the kitchen gonna be though? I mean, oh, yikes and me. Maybe it can be like so. I don't think I'm gonna have a corner piece right there because that's gonna be crammed to the max. Hold on, I need to check actually. If you put in one of these, yeah, that's gonna be way too crammed. I mean, look at that. You can you can't squeeze in there. No, we're not gonna do that. It's just gonna be like so. And then, oh, this is a weird old kitchen. But you know, it's gonna be fine. Where are we gonna have a fridge? Maybe right here? We have a little fridge. Sure. Then our sink. Oh, beautiful placement by Nora with the windows. I tell ya, that is beautiful. With also our cabinets. Oh, what am I gonna do with the cabinets? Just like so. I always struggle with the cabinets when it's like medium or tall sized walls. That sounded wrong. But we have the medium walls and Nora struggle. Nora do struggle when it comes to the cabinets because where are you gonna put them? You know, because if you have them down here, then we have lots of space up here. But if we have them up here, that's gonna look weird. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And while I figure it out, I'm also gonna put up some stony wallpaper around here. I mean, yeah, could be nice that. And you know what I just realized? You know what I just freaking just realized? Is that there is a challenge that's called the Secret Budget Challenge. And the whole premise of that is that you get a budget, but you're not allowed to look at the budget until you're done with the room or the house. So it's a secret budget challenge, you know? And I just realized right now that that's what I do, which is normal budget challenges. I never look at the budget until I'm done with the room. I don't need the secret budget challenge. I'm an expert at it. I never look at the budget, you know. But anyways, now for the knickknacks for the kitchen. What we got? I mean, we got this stuff with the pack. I feel like that's gonna be a little bit too much. This is a little old kitchen, so maybe we can just get a normal coffee pot. How much is that? $155. Yeah, okay, we can do that. But I think, okay, I know that I'm gonna use a little bit of not needed money for this, but I'm gonna put the coffee machine on the counter, size it down, plop it down here because that looks a lot nicer. Because normally it's like right at the edge, and that makes me nervous. So I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna find some other knickety knacks to put up in the kitchen, and I'm gonna do that right now. And I'm putting it up, and you're seeing me doing that right now too. Oh my, what a conundrum. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with my life. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? We got our knickety knacks up, got a little bit over here, a little bit over here, and we got our coffee corner. And that thing was not that expensive, 40. Where's the expensive one? I saw one really expensive thing that I was pondering to put up, and then I saw the price, and I was like, no, where are they? There it is, $270 for a coffee mug rack. Unbelievable. And if you're wondering, that's exactly how it was at IKEA when I was moving in. I was like, $30? That's insane. You know how much towels cost? Too much. Why does one single towel cost $30? How? Why? And you can't just have one towel. You need more than one towel too. You need like lots of stuff is expensive. I am rioting. Anyways, here's a kitchen. It is here. And maybe in the end, if we have enough money, I'm gonna put up some more knickety knacks. But I left the counter free for the knickety knackety haters. And maybe we can put up some right there. But we shall see, we shall see. And we got a little nook over here too. A dining nook. Not just any nook, it's a dining nook. Anyways, let's move on to our entryway in here. That is very exciting, isn't it? We're gonna start with that right now. Alright, so what am I thinking? I am thinking that we're gonna put up a coat rack right over here. And then I'm also thinking that we need to look at our budget. We have used 42,000. Where is my text, by the way? There we go. There's our lot value. I'm sorry. All right. We've used 42,000. Our end value was 64,000. And now I'm kind of worried. Okay, we have a coat rack over there. Then we can put up a shoe rack over here maybe. With our a row of coat hooks right in there. And maybe what about a little mirror? What a big mirror in there. Good. Now we have something there, people. Now we really do have something there. And then maybe we could right in here put up a little table. An entryway hallway table. And then put some knickknacks on that. And you know what? It is so much more fun to renovate a build in The Sims than in real life. I'm telling you. Renovating a build in real life it's not fun. You know what I needed to do? We needed to change up the flooring in here because of the water damage. And I have no idea how to do anything. Literally, I thought we had to rip up the whole floor and put in a new one. But apparently, there is a service that just slipper gulva. That's another word for you guys. Or slipper gulva. What is that in English? To sand the floor. That there was a person who sands the floor for money that we hired. And he sanded the floor and it became beautiful. But it also meant that we had sawdust everywhere. And I had to move out all the furniture. Oh, it was a hassle, but it happened. And we also had to paint all the walls. We also had to paint the ceiling. We had to paint the ceiling. And then I also had to have an electrician in here. You know, fix up the lights, put in new lysbrytere, put in new... put in all the electricity stuff that you need. You know, that was not fun. Cost a lot of money, but we did it. And we had to fix the whole fan filtering system in this apartment. Because the old one was really old, as I said, or didn't say. That was not fun. Of course, my parents helped me with that, with everything, basically, because I know nothing. I don't know anything, you know. But we made it. We are here, and I'm thankful that I am alive and that I'm still friends with my family. I mean, hopefully. They're probably sick and tired of me, my parents. But, you know, let's continue on with the build. MG. But you know, how much money have we used? 50,880 simoleons. And our end value is 64,000. I mean, we have 10,000 simoleons left. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, people. And we are going to move on to the office over here, and we're going to remove that. Boom. And what desk are we going to use? I mean, this one. Hello. We got to use something from the get together pack we got a long time ago. And what chair are we going to use? That is too massive. That is too modern. What Ooh, we can use this one. Isn't that funky, people? Isn't that cute? I think it is very cute. And now I'm going to put up my knickknacks on that. They're very cheap computer. And wow. Isn't that kind of cute? I'm liking that. It wasn't that expensive. 54,000. And I mean, we could have used this computer, but it's too ugly. I can't. I mean, that one is ugly too, but it has some charm to it, you know? So we got that going on. What more can we have in here? I mean, we need to change up that bookshelf. That we really do need. So what can we do? Ooh, these ones are so nice. Can we squeeze in two of them? I mean, yeah, we can. They are expensive, I know. 1,700, but look at them. We need that in our life. We just do. All right, what are we gonna have over here, by the way? Maybe we could have a shelf. I feel like that could be a good idea for us to have a shelf. We could use this one. Maybe we can squeeze in two. They're glitching a little bit, but I think we can fix that with tool mod later on if it will work one day. I mean, tool mod is kind of working right now, but not fully because it's not updated yet. I don't think so. I looked yesterday and it was not updated yesterday. So I'm waiting patiently for you, my tool mod friend. But anyways, what are we gonna have underneath them? Maybe a chair. We could have this one, 160. Kind of an ugly chair though. We can make it beautiful. Beautiful is a strong word. Maybe we can spice it up with a little crate because nothing says beautiful like a crate. Oh, and on that crate, we could have a book. 375. All right. I can take that. Then we can have this book stack over here. Oh, with Graham on the top. Beautiful. And just a little open book right in there. Oh, adorable that is. That little sitting section over here with our desk area and our bookshelf area. I mean, maybe I could have had a rug over there, but the rug selection. I'm tired of the rug selection. It's not good with base game. But we got that one. Oh my gosh, you know what? This rug right here, it only has one swatch. And I do kind of like that rug, but I do wish that they could put in some more swatches. That would have been good because that rug has a lot of potential. But all right, how much money have we used? 59,000. Oh no. Oh no. All right, well, let's do the bedroom then. Can we afford a good old bed? What about this one? In a nice swatch. Ooh, camp vibes. Hello. Then put it in our bedside tables right over there with some cheap old lights, 45 that we can put on there with maybe, ooh, get up alarm clock, 200. Don't you worry, we can afford that. Then on this side, what do we need? A book. That's what we need. And also this teeny tiny little plant that I'm gonna put up. Okay. Not too shabby. I wish I could put up some more knickknacks, but I don't think I can. We have used up 61,000 simoleons. Right, you know what it's time for right now? An Ottoman moment. Do not look at the price, people. We need it. Do not look at the price. I'm begging you to not look at the price of that one. It was only 200 simoleons, don't you worry. worry. It's okay. And then we can have a little rug underneath there. A rug that I like. Oh, no. What do I like? What about this one? Okay, we can have this one. The dimensions aren't really the best, but I like the colors of that one. It costs 435 simoleons, but we shall look past that. We can afford it. And then over here, what are we gonna have over there? We are gonna have a dresser, and that was 480 simoleons. Oh, yikes at me, 480 simoleons. I mean, okay. We can also have a mirror over there, and that beautiful painting of a Hana, and a picture collage over there, and some very ugly curtains. I do not like these curtains. What else do we got to choose from, you know? Absolutely nothing. And maybe we could have a teeny tiny plant over there or something. Or we could have like a shelf system over there. Maybe we can. How much money have we used, by the way? Oh, gee. Oh no. Okay. 64,820 simoleons. And our end lot value was 64,737 simoleons. We have gone over budget, people. Well, okay. What if I delete that plant? What happens then? 64,735. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to delete that plant. We have 2 simoleons left, and I don't think I can buy anything for that. No, I don't think so. No. Well, then, the renovation is done, people. Look at it in all its glory. Wow. It's stunning. It's done. I'm going to have a nap and hang up some pictures. I'm going to have a lovely day. But before I do that, it is now time for a little house tour. Oh, it is indeed. And welcome to the house tour, as always. And we shall begin our little old tour on the outside. It is the outside of the house, and my computer is about to melt. Oh my. Okay, we gotta do this quick. Here's the house outside. We got a beautiful little walkway. We got a lot of bushing. We got some bushing over here with the planting area, and we also got some bushing in the back. Oh my gosh, look at that rock over there. Oh, the mail package. I need to fix that up. That is not good. But you know, I had so many to put up. There's bound to be some mistakes in there, you know. But here's also another side of the house. Cool and fun and fresh and funky. Maybe. I don't know. But here it is. All right, let's step on inside the house into our little walkway, and we shall see an entryway. I did not have enough money to paint the ceiling, but you know, it's an entryway walkway. And then we have the living room over here, got fireplace and everything, and we also got an easel, a bookshelf, oh my. And then if we get out in here, we do have a kitchen that we do indeed have, and also our good old dining nook with 3 chairs, because this person is very lonely. I mean, I only have 2 chairs in my apartment, so that means that I am very lonely. But we also have a teeny tiny little bathroom, squeeze the shower right into the wall, and the toilet into the other wall, and you sim gotta squeeze to get in here. All right, let's move upstairs to our 2nd floor, and right here we have a TV moment, and oh no, my window. Okay, I gotta remove that window. But yeah, we got a little moment out here. Wish I could do more with it, but we didn't have enough money. I could probably change out some stuff, but I don't want to. No, Nora could not get any cheaper furniture. She could not. She refuses to. And then we got the primary bedroom over here with the other side of the primary bedroom. Can we do a little fish eye? Fish eye. And another fish eye. Fish eye. Good. And the ensuite bathroom, where's that? Oh, holy moly me. It is blue in here. Why is it so blue in here? I have no idea. But we got a bathroom with a bathtub. Oh my. I gotta stop saying oh my. And then the other side of the bathroom. Oh yo. Cool. Let's move to another place. We are gonna move in here to the office. Oh, that is kind of cute, isn't it? A little nook moment over here with our desk area and our bookshelf area. Very lovely. And our platinum corner. And that was all the rooms, I do think. And then we also have a little bird's eye view of all the rooms. There's the 2nd floor, there's the 1st floor, and there's the 2nd floor again. You know. And that was indeed a house tour. And this is the outro. Welcome. If you for some reason want to download this house, you can. The build is up my gallery, and my gallery ID is JustNoraGaming. Boom. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, because it really does help me out. So thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. And now I'm gonna put up some pictures in my apartment. Whoa.